What is going on, guys? Hope you're all keeping well. I had to record this video again. Finished recording it, and then there was an issue with the audio recording. So anyway, guys, this is the final series of the crypto gaming portfolio series. So I've done this for different narratives, and this is going to be the final and the high risk crypto gaming portfolio. We've seen a quite sharp correction in the market, and as a result, we've seen a big discount on a lot of gaming projects. Not every single project, but a lot of them we've seen a discount on, especially the low caps. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to get into this and show you the 5 projects for this $10,000 high risk crypto gaming portfolio. So, the first one, guys, is going to be Beam. Now, Beam is one which I've covered before in the low risk and also the medium risk portfolio. And since then, it's done around 2.5x. It's currently sat at 1.6 billion in market cap, guys. And, in terms of is it still a good buy, guys? I think if you're looking for something which is pretty low risk and has a huge use case, it has an ecosystem which is growing, it has a huge sort of utility and huge partnerships. I think Beam is a very, very solid project, guys. So, if we have a look at Beam, essentially what they do is, they have different sort of use case. They've got their app, which is the companion app, where you can basically store your different assets on here, your in-game items, your NFTs, all that sort of stuff, and you can compete and share collectibles with friends. On top of that, guys, they have a big sort of data, a big sort of hub of games. You can see here the amount of games they offer, and these are from different studios, and you've got integration with some big partners such as AVAX and Off the Grid. And as you all know, guys, you can also gain early access to Off the Grid through here. And this is one of the projects and one of the sort of catalysts a lot of people are saying can kickstart the gaming run. I also believe this is also the case. So you can see, guys, the list is massive. They've got different sort of categories on here from, action, RPG, sports, racing. And the difference with this project, guys, is a lot of these games on here they're not your, usual poor quality standard games. These are very high quality games which have been developed by, very good developers. And you can see the graphics and you can see the artwork on a lot of the projects. On top of that, guys, the token has good utility. So, you can use it as the gas token for the Beam network. You can use it for governance as well to vote on the future for procedures, and also use it for in-game items as a payment method. On top of that, guys, they've also got a marketplace here where you can list and trade different collectibles. These could be NFTs, items, and you can buy them with the Beam token. So it is a very solid project, guys. On top of that, they have sort of huge connections with, AVAX, IMX, Polygon, and these are all working together to basically make probably the biggest, gaming ecosystem there is. And yeah, guys, I think, of course, this has pumped up around, 2 to 3x since the last video. And, it's 1.6 billion in market cap. I still believe this could give you potentially an 8x. It could even do a 10x and hit around 12.8 billion in market cap. But of course, guys, you are buying on a green candle. So you should have been buying this earlier. But if you want something which could potentially give you that 10x, I still believe from here, Beam is a very solid project, and you can't go wrong with it, and it's going to give you that sort of safety in terms of that high cap project where you don't need to worry too much about price action. So that would be the first project on the list, guys. The second one, we're going to go into some of the lower caps, and it's going to be Myria. So Myria, guys, has seen quite a decent rally over the past month. It was up around 100%, 130%. Since then, it has retraced around 20% over the week. Interesting thing with Myria, guys, they've seemed to integrate AI into the project, which is interesting. I think it is a bullish aspect to it. So what they've done is they've basically integrated Myria AI, which is an intelligent AI assistant, basically like a chatbot, where different sort of developers and players can basically ask different questions on this for integration, sort of like minting different NFTs, airdrops, and in-game item transfers. And this will basically utilize AI to give you an in-depth sort of overview and sort of a guide and a walkthrough onto exactly what you can do. And it's helpful for things like coding errors and transaction statuses, and you can do this all through this portal here. So a good touch, guys. And you've seen the likes of Altura with integrating AI and how bullish it is for the project. You can see here key features of Mirror AI: interactive chatbot, 24/7 assistant with different sort of requests, whether it's minting NFTs, airdrops, or transferring assets. The chatbot will be able to perform all these tasks by interacting with the AI assistant. So very good, guys. And I think this could really be a bullish point for the project. In terms of what they offer, guys, it is a layer 2 on Ethereum, and helps to provide different SDKs and toolkits for game developers. On top of that, guys, the main sort of criticism with Myria has been that we want to see more games developed by Myria Studios. Their main one is Meta Rush, which is, a high quality sort of gaming product, guys. In my opinion, it has had a lot of eyes on it, and a lot of people are playing it. So it has been a good game which has been developed. It'll be good to see some more projects developed on Myria Studios. Do also offer their partners and different other studios through here as well. You've got cricket games, sport games, racing games, action games. So there is a decent list of games here. You can see the list here, and these are all high quality games, which is good to see. And the other good thing about Myria, guys, is the team. The team is fully doxed, and they also have experience in some of the biggest companies in the world in terms of gaming and entertainment. You can see here Ubisoft, Activision, 2K, Gameloft, Electronic Arts. So that is a very good point as well. The token also has good utility. Of course, you could have bought a node. Currently around $6,500 to get your hands on a node. So it could be a good, investment potentially. Of course, not financial advice. But the token also has good utility as well. Use it for the node purchase. You can use it for staking, for governance, for gas fees, and also for in-game items and the games developed through Myria Studios. The Myria token will basically serve as the utility token for a lot of those games, and you can also use it for NFT purchases and in-game items. They also offer a marketplace as well, and I just think overall, guys, with them integrating AI into the project, I do think this could have a very good run from here. Currently sat at 80 million in market cap, and I still believe this could give you a 20 to 25x from here. And I wouldn't be surprised if it could hit that 2 billion market cap level. So it's a good option, guys. Of course, it is higher risk, but I do think we will see a gaming run very soon. 2025 is going to be an insane year for gaming. You just need to look at the catalyst we have, and you want to be looking at these small cap projects. So Myria is a good option, guys. Of course, it is higher risk, but that would be the second project on the list. The third project on the list is another low cap project, which is GFile, guys. This has had a bit of a tough time, in terms of the price action. Hasn't been the best, guys. It's down, a lot, but I do think this is providing a good opportunity. It's currently 49.6 million in market cap, and the main sort of criticism with GFile is that we want to see more games developed. But to give credits to them, guys, Elemental Raiders, in my opinion, has been a good success. It's a high quality game, and it's no sort of shock when you look at the team behind this. This team, just like Myria, have had experience in huge companies such as Electronic Arts, Activision, and also the likes of Digital Chocolate. So Elemental Raiders is their main game, and this is listed on a huge amount of platforms. You've got this on Epic Games, you've got it on Steam, I believe. It's on Windows, Google Play, App Store, Galaxy Store, and also Alexa Games. And this is a high quality project, guys. And you can look at the artwork, you can look at the gameplay, and they've done a good job in my opinion, guys. And you do need to give them a bit of credit. Of course, we do want to see, Diamond Dreams and these other games released. They have made quite a lot of, progress with Diamond Dreams. And I do believe this is a good project. Of course, you can see the team here fully doxed with a huge amount of experience as well. And the token has solid utility within the ecosystem as well. They also have the marketplace here where you can buy in-game items. This is for elemental raiders. So this gives the token additional utility as well. And the other good thing with this as well, guys, is in terms of the vesting schedule, you're getting it at a good level, guys, because it's currently nearly 50% in circulation. And, you look at 2033 when all of the tokens will be released. If we look at something like, the middle of 2025, 5.8 billion will be in circulation. So you're looking at only around 20%, I believe, 20-25% in dilution, which is minimal. And, I do think this is a good buy from these levels. Would be good to see some more exchange listings, though, maybe KuCoin, maybe Bybit, maybe Gate.io, to increase the volume, because the volume has been pretty poor. If you compare it to Myria, the good thing about Myria, guys, we've seen the volume increase, and we've seen FUD with Myria in terms of delisting from OKX. But you need to remember, guys, they have some very strong exchange listings. Look at Bybit and look at the volume on Bybit alone, nearly 2 million on Bybit. So it would be good to see G-File gain some more listings. I am sure they will get those additional exchange listings. And, I think it's a good project. Of course, it's a low cap, so it's high risk, but I think it has potential from here. That would be the third project. Just like Myria, I believe this can also give you a 25x and hit around 1.2 billion in market cap from here. And yeah, of course, guys, none of this is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, so do your own research. But these are solid projects, in my opinion, which have huge upside. The fourth one is another low cap, similar sort of level to G-File, and it's a project which has seen a little bit of sort of fear and FUD around the market. And this is Heroes of Mavia, which I am bullish on, guys. It has had a rough time, and the main reason for this, guys, is the news of the Binance futures delisting, which sort of created a lot of panic and fear in terms of holders. We saw the price just come, straight down 32% over the week. And, in terms of my thoughts on this, guys, I think, we've seen people and we've seen a lot of different opinions, and a lot of people saying, like, we've seen projects which have been delisted from futures, and then, later on down the line, they do get that spot trading listing. And we've seen a lot of examples in that space as well. In terms of the project, guys, I can't sort of knock the project. I think this is a very high quality game. Similar to something like Axie Infinity, I would argue it's more high quality. And the thing is, guys, this project has the player base, right? It has players who are, playing this daily. They're earning from the project, and you can see on the App Store it has a huge amount of downloads. But if you have a look on Google Play, guys, this has over 1 million downloads on Google Play and nearly 10,000 reviews. So that tells you there is a player base and people are playing this project, and that is very valuable, because a problem with crypto gaming, guys, is a lot of projects, I would say 80 to 90% of projects, they don't have a player base. And if they do have a player base, the player base is small, maybe a few thousand, maybe 10,000. This has a player base in the millions. So you can see the quality of the game, guys, and very simple to play. You can download it on the App Store, on the Apple Store, iOS, and also Google Play. And also the artwork is clean, and the token has good utility. You can see, in terms of utility, you can use it for governance, you can use it for staking, you can use it for in-game items, and I think it's a very good project. Now, another thing people get scared about with Mavia is the fully diluted valuation, right? When you look at this, it's scary. And this is why you need to do, research into the vesting schedule, right? So if we look currently, we're around 57 million, nearly 60 million in circulation, right? And, you're not going to be holding till 2030, guys. You're going to be out sometime in 2025. If we look at August 2025, guys, 86 million in circulation. So around, 40-50% dilution, which isn't too bad. What you do need to look out for, though, guys, is the unlock in February. So there'll be about, I think, 10 million tokens will be unlocked in February. So we could see, more of a pullback. But, this has already pulled back, right? So maybe this news alongside the futures delisting has already been priced in. In terms of the exchanges, guys, this has some solid exchanges. Look at the exchange listings: Gate.io, Bybit, HTX, and I do believe they will get a tier 1 in the future. The other interesting thing, guys, look at the volume on Mavia, right? The volume is nearly the same size as the market cap, which is insane. So that shows you the volume is very healthy, strong volume. And it's risky, of course, guys, because these are all low caps, and if you want something low risk, go for Beam, go for IMX. But if you want upside, you have to look at these low caps, right? So Mavia, in my opinion, I think can also do a 25x from here. Wouldn't be surprised if it smashes through the 1 billion market cap. It could even go higher, guys, but I want to be a bit more conservative with this, because it's better to take profits than wait for 50x, 100x, right? That would be the fourth project on the list, guys. And I like what they're doing. On top of that, guys, they're on base and they are top 4 ranked in terms of the play to win games on base, which is very, very bullish. It would have been good to see some sort of update regarding the Binance Futures delisting, but they've focused on game development, which is important, guys. They have tunnel vision on game development. You can also stake the tokens here soon as well. So for me, it's a good project, and of course DCA, guys, and watch out for the token unlock in February. But in terms of a upside, I think Mavia has it. That would be the fourth project on the list, and I would allocate $2,000 to that. So we've got $500 left to play with. This is going to go into MetaHorse Unity. This is a project, a microcap degen project, which I've covered before. And the thing with this, guys, is it's very small, a market cap, right? What is this, guys? It's an RPG-based horse racing game. And we've seen the likes of, Crown and ZK Race, which was D-Race. What I like about MetaHorse, guys, is the graphics. I like this triple A sort of style of the graphics and the artwork. And I also like the team behind this, right? The team behind this project, guys, have had huge, huge experience in other games, right? They've developed a huge amount of mobile games, which have had up to 1 billion downloads, right? 1 billion downloads is insane. The team's doxed here. The team is based in Northern Ireland and also in Turkey. And they've got a huge amount of experience in game development, right? So Munity, basically, there are 3 games in this ecosystem. The main one, which is out, is Student Garden, and the one which will be getting released soon is Munity, which is, of course, the project I'm talking about now. But the token serves in the whole ecosystem, right? And also has good utility. You can use it for in-game items, for governance, for staking as well, and also for NFTs. It looks really clean, guys. They also have this sort of artwork in form of this comic book series, which is a nice touch to the project. The other very bullish thing about Munity, guys, is they are built on Beam. So, Beam is performing well and it will continue to perform well. And I believe something like Munity can also follow very soon. It will be released on the App Store and Google Play very soon, and you can get it on Gate.io and MEXC. And of course, guys, this is high risk, but the team behind this, which is Hungry Games, they are putting regular updates on the developments they're doing. And this is good to see, guys. This is a team which have got experience. They've been and they've done it, and they've developed very successful games. They also have some sort of links to Sandbox as well, which is very bullish, right? So for 1.7 million, there is a bit of confusion around the market cap, but the correct market cap is around 1.7 million, I believe, and it does say on crypto rank around 850k, but I believe the correct market cap is higher than that. So according to Chain Broker, circulating supply is around 150 million. Again, if we look at something like August 2025, you're looking at around 300 million in circulation, right? So you're looking at around 2x dilution from here, guys. So it's not too bad, in my opinion. And of course, DCA into the project. And I can see this potentially doing a 40x, which would put this at 68 million. I think it's very possible. But of course, there is huge risk to it as well because it's a micro cap, right? So yeah, guys, those are the 5 projects for the high risk portfolio, gaming portfolio. And of course, Beam is your safety net. And you can obviously put your other tokens into this. There's a lot of other good projects in this space. If we have a quick look in terms of gaming. You know, gaming is a huge sort of industry, and there's a lot of competition within the space. You know, other projects I like, of course, I've spoken about IMX. I think IMX is a very good project. Superverse is decent. You know, something like Zai is also good. Um, you know, and there's a lot of other good games, Altura as well, but the main thing, this is pumped heavily. So yeah, guys, this is my own personal opinion, and I will be bringing other sort of episodes on this on Layer 1 and meme coins and other narratives as well. So don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss that content, guys, and please don't forget to drop a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you very soon for the next video.